Two teams that really need a win, two teams that have struggled in conference, and it's going to be a good one between the Temple Owls and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Welcome back to WHIP Radios. We are here live at the Temple Sports Complex, and we're going to have a really tight matchup between the Temple Owls and the Old Dominion Monarchs. The Temple Owls right now sit at 8-4 overall, but 0-3 in conference, and that is something that is sticking out like a sore thumb for the Temple Owls. And on the other side, Old Dominion Monarchs sit at 5-8 overall, 0-3 in the conference. The same issue that Temple has. Welcome to the booth. I'm Daniel Leakin, joined by Victor Graham, and we're excited to bring you guys our first women's lacrosse broadcast of the season. Once again, between the Temple Owls and Old Dominion. Let's jump right into it. And two teams that are looking to go to playoffs, and especially Temple, who started off 0-8, one of the best starts in decades, and really struggling right now in conference between these two teams.
Yeah, for Temple, it's really been the defensive struggles for them. They played primarily that man-to-man we've talked about, and it hasn't been the goalkeepers. The goalkeepers have been great so far, but it's been really the man-to-man defense lacking, because offensively, the firepower for Temple Owls have been there. I mean, they've scored goal on goal, and they've had games that have gone to 18-17, still lost. So for them, it's if that offense can play complementarily with that defense, and if they can get a low-scoring game here, I mean, that's more of Temple's ballpark.
Yeah, and Riley Hiroshko, who just got introduced onto the field, has been a stud, I guess you could say, for this Temple squad. 8th in the NCAA in save percentage at 510 save percentage, just a little bit over 9 goals allowed, and has been American Goalkeeper of the Week twice this season. She's one of the best goalkeepers in the country, and she's really been proving it with the lapses in Temple's defense.
Yes, definitely. This is definitely going to be a testament for both teams, as they're both 0-3 in conference, but really Old Dominion, they are just, the last 3 conference games they've played, they've just been getting, not losing, they've been getting just dominated, having 2 losses by 15 or more points. So let's see if they can turn the tables and really have a close American Conference affair.
Well, speaking of, last game for Old Dominion, last game for Temple. Temple fell to JMU 16-10. Caitlin Carney of JMU had a career-high 7 goals against Temple, and goaltender Abigail Beatty had 10 saves. JMU won the draw control battle 21-7, which is a really big struggle in Temple's game that game. And JMU went on a big stretch where they could not lose a draw, and we're just giving it to Temple. They went on an AO run, winning all the draws in between, and I think that was a big issue for Temple. Amelia Wright, nevertheless, had 5 goals. Sarah Gellman had 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points, and Lexi Culp only had 2 assists. So Temple's really going to need to get back on their high horse this game.
Yeah, definitely. And when you look at for having better draw control, you look towards Sabrina Martin and Caitlin Skaneski, leaders in the team with both 30 draws control themselves. So if they can set the tone along with Lexi Coop's scoring ability, assisting-wise, or scoring herself, they can have a good showing here and finally get that first ever-so conference win they've been searching for.
So it's Temple, it's Old Dominion, coming at you live in just about 1 minute. So it's game time between these two squads, Temple versus Old Dominion. Two teams sitting at 0-3 in the conference. Temple needing to start out hot here in the draws, and that's one place, as we mentioned, they struggled with mightily last game.
Yeah, definitely one of the keys to victory for Temple. If they can control the draw control, I think everything else can come with the game and flow easily for them.
From our vantage point, it looks like the two women in the draw, looks like it's going to be Sabrina Martin, and then on the other side, it's either going to be Molly Helmer or Olivia Scott. I think it's going to be Hemrell. Unless that is a 3. A little tough to see the jerseys. It's going to be Kiki Faria for Old Dominion. And then on Temple side, as we mentioned, Sabrina Martin, the senior midfielder from Montclair, New Jersey. Just waiting on ref signal here. Ready to get started here at the Temple Athletic Complex. It's Temple versus Old Dominion. As the opening draw gets set. And we are off. Ball gets popped up. Old Dominion gets control. That was a nice start from Old Dominion. It's Natalie Calandra Ryan. Old Dominion now in the offensive. They move up in the middle. Old Dominion now slowing it down, moving it down low to the left side. as they shuffle behind the net. A nice cycle here from Old Dominion to start. Ryan has it. She gets it off to Butler. This one goes to the left side to Mills. Mills cutting to her right, gets it back up top. Moving inside now is Butler. Butler to her right. Butler gets it down low. Passing behind the net now is Old Dominion. Old Dominion taking their time. Nice defense here by Temple. Old Dominion trying to get a shot on goal. Looks like it's number 10, Ashley Green. This one gets bobbled. Ball on the ground. Temple collects. Nice job by Temple defense. It's the first ground ball for the defenseman, Emily Herbert, the junior. Temple now moving in transition. This one gets up to Fascioli. Fascioli moves inside. Fascioli takes a shot. That one gets tipped before it goes. And the starting goalkeeper for Old Dominion, Bryn Bowen, gets the collection.
Yeah, already seeing how the jump, the offensive explosion this Temple team offers.
So now Old Dominion moving back up. It's going to be Butler. Old Dominion now slowing it down. It's Calandra Ryan. Calandra Ryan, a transfer from Pitt, transferred to Old Dominion this year. And she also, or excuse me, she transferred from Pitt and originally was also from Youngstown University. Now Old Dominion on the attack. It's not Caravella, it's Pompetti. Old Dominion now behind the net, moving to their right.
Temple man-to-man defense so far has been excellent here, really not letting a man slip by them.
And now Temple gets the ground ball, just as Victor mentioned, creates the turnover. Now it's Stankiewicz. Stankiewicz moves up, gets it to the middle, looks for Mazzy. Mazzy gets into the offensive zone. Mazzy, undefended, cuts back. She gets this one out to Fascioli. Temple now back on the offensive as they're working to the right side. They're moving left to right. As this one gets back up top to Sabrina Martin. Martin to Gauman. Down low to Fascioli. Gets it up to Gauman. Gauman back to Martin. Martin drifts to her right. Martin trying to go all the way around, find someone down low, and a shot and a score! Fascioli gets the first of the day for the Temple Owls. It's her 6th of the season, and a 1-0 start for Temple.
Yeah, honestly, just great ball movement so far. Really attacking on the transition, staying patient when getting the offensive end, and then attacking when there's a chance.
Temple Owls goal, scored by number 8, Jenna Fascioli.
So Fascioli getting the first goal of the matchup between these two squads. Temple jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Good defense creates good offense. And a nice start there for the Temple Owls. They definitely needed it after a bit of a soul-crushing loss against JMU.
Number 18, Sabrina Martin.
The assist was given to Sabrina Martin. That's her 10th of the season, 23 goals, 10 assists. Just a great job by her. That puts her up for 33 points.
Yeah, really all-around player defensively and offensively, can offer a lot.
So now the draw between these two teams. Second face-off of the game. Again, a crucial area where Temple needs to control. This one popped up. Battered around between these two teams, and Old Dominion gets possession once again. Second straight win. Old Dominion in the offensive. It's Green. Green gets it behind the net and now cycles it around. This one gets back up to the top. This one gets to Steinwedel. This one. Steinwedel starting at the top.
Yeah, it looks like Old Dominion's going to try to run that patient offense, really find the best shot possible.
Excuse me, Pompetti has it. Gets it down low. Old Dominion definitely trying to run and play. They almost were stagnant for a second there with the ball as they try to go inside. Nice job by Temple trying to create the turnover. Old Dominion smartly gets it back just before it got into the midfield. So Old Dominion continues the attack. Temple tries to create a turnover. Old Dominion is trying to capitalize, and they go all the way around. Flag up. So it looked like a flag on the play, and now a big opportunity for Old Dominions there in the attack zone as they have a free shot. Old Dominion shot. Score! Nice shot there from Annalyn Pompetti, who has her 11th of the season. Old Dominion ties this one back up at 1.
Yeah, really the man-to-man defense there breaking down. And as we saw with the Temple defender there in the top of the key, really overreaching, and then allowing for the Old Dominion player to go inside and attack on the net.
So Pompetti has her first on the foul shot inside the attack zone. We sit at 1-1 with 10:56 to play here in the first quarter. So a nice job by Old Dominion capitalizing on their first possession after the draw. So first it was Facioli and now it is Pompetti. We sit at a 1-1 game between these two squads. The face-off about to go underway.
So far, role players for this game have really helped to dominate so far.
Yeah, no star power really shown from either of these squads yet. As this one popped up, Temple gets control. First draw control of the game for Temple.
Definitely a great sign to see that.
It was a really nice play there from Sabrina Martin. Kind of does it all for this team, as Victor mentioned earlier.
Yeah, really a one-trick pony. Or no.
Let's say multi-trick pony.
There we go,
yeah. There you go.
A unicorn in that. Can do everything you ask.
There you go. Temple now working the offensive. It's Caravella. Now working up top, it's Goman. Goman finds Martin. Martin back to Goman. Goman drifting to her left, finds Martin at the top of the offensive. Nice defense here by Old Dominion. Almost creates the turnover, but Temple gets it back. Amelia Wright gets it over to Culp. Culp drifts to her right. Culp cuts back. Culp gets it up top, firing away. Looks like it was Martin. That one tipped. Temple gets possession once again. Really tight defense by this Old Dominion squad on this very high-powered Temple offense.
Yeah, really not letting any of the star players from Alexi Coop or Sabrina Martin to get their way in the shots.
A big shot there by Sabrina Martin. That one saved by Bowen. It's her second save of the matchup, and now Old Dominion taking it the other way. Nice defense.
And honestly, it looks like Old Dominion's comfortable for Temple to play the half-court game and not allow them to get in transition.
Whistle blown. It looks like there was a foul on the play in transition. So Old Dominion will get possession, and they're going to have the ability to have a minute to swap out their midfielders.
A green card has been issued to number 6 from Temple. This is a 1-minute releasable penalty.
A green card was assessed to Ella Bowen, so it's a 1-minute release. So she sits in the sin bin. Ella Bowen, the attack junior, has 12 points on the season, but picks up her first penalty. So Old Dominion is going to take their time. Working with a woman down are the Monarchs. Cycling behind the net and now drifting to her left. Still sitting behind the net, trying to get a crosser coming in. A nice pass. This one goes out front and a score! Kylie O'Donnell for Old Dominion picks up her third goal of the season.
And she just subbed right in. I mean, already making an impact instantly for this Old Dominion team. I was about to say, Temple's done a great job in defending that backside pass, but as I say, they get scored on there.
Kylie O'Donnell, yeah, great backside pass. The attack from Vienna, Virginia. Picks up her third goal of the season, and with a woman down, Temple finds themselves down by 1. It's a 2-1 score with 9 minutes to go. Nice ball movement by Old Dominion so far, and their defenses look stellar against this Temple offense. And the Monarchs trying to pick up their first conference win. So now the opening face-off, or excuse me, the fourth face-off of the game. Temple trying to get possession. They've only won 1 so far, and they get possession. Good job by Stankiewicz to come up. Stankiewicz trying to take it all the way. Stankiewicz lays it off. Culp thought about the shot, moves inside. Culp fakes, scores! Nifty hands there by Lexi Culp. Put her in the highlight reel.
Great footwork from Alexi Culp there. I mean, honestly, for the pump fake, the spin move, and then the finishing. I mean, everything what you would want there from the goal. And then, again, the superstars playing with each other. Callie Stankiewicz, and then to Lexi Culp. The superstars finally showing out in this game to tie it 2 apiece here.
Lexi Culp showing off the nifty mitts, picks up her 23rd of the season. snaps her even goals, assists, and points. She had 22 goals, 22 assists up to that point, but now gets her 23rd for her 45th point. And Culp ties this one up between these two teams. 8:47 to go in quarter number 1.
Yeah, and again, most of the goals for this Owl team has come in transition, something that they have to heavily lean on, continue to do.
Temple trying to get the draw control, but a nice job there by Calandria Ryan. And now Old Dominion working in the midfield. This one goes back to number 18, Etham, on Old Dominion. And now Ryan, or excuse me, not Ryan, that is Foria, moves it up. Foria was looking for a pass. That one just goes a little too far. And Temple will regain possession after the turnover. So a nice job by the Owls to get possession post loss on the draw control. And now Temple looking to move into the offensive. Temple now moving left to right, crossing midfield is Herbert. Herbert still has it, lays it off to Gulman. Sarah Gulman slowing it down. This one gets up to Mazzy. And Temple now slowing it down in the offensive. 2-2, 7:50 to go here. It's a beautiful day at the Temple Sports Complex. 2-2 score between Temple and Old Dominion. As this Culp moves inside once again, gets stripped. Calls turnover there by Old Dominion. Really nice defense on Culp.
Yeah,
Old Dominion gets the ball back.
Great help defense from there. Really not letting the superstar get its way there. As the last possession, she got the spin move and got into the defense there, but that time they said no.
Now moving up is Old Dominion, moving up with a lot of speed. Looks like Julia Butler from the Monarchs. And now the Monarchs setting up behind the net, maybe looking for a similar backdoor kind of play. That's how they scored their second goal, off of a backdoor cut with a woman up.
Yeah, they've really done a great job in cutting and finding the opening man for their teammates. They've done an exceptional job there.
So now Old Dominion working here. It's Butler up top. She gets this one over to Mills. Mills drifting to her right. Mills looking on the inside. That pass doesn't get there, and nicely scooped up there by Hiroshko. Temple moving the other way, going for the long distance pass. Collected there by Stankiewicz. Impressive pass, and now it's Martin moving it up here for the Temple Owls. The Unicorn. Martin to Mazzy. Mazzy to Culp. Back to Mazzy, and Temple slowing it down. Mazzy starting at, I would say, the top left corner of the zone. Kind of a weird placement, but she now drifts to the center. Mazzy bursts past the defender. Mazzy moves inside, takes a shot, and that one goes in.
Thought for a minute there that was a block from our perspective, but
Brooke Mazzy. Way to go. 12th goal of the season.
Yeah, honestly, way to go. Great footwork there and breaking the 1v1 as she saw no help was there. So she took the opportunity and got herself the goal.
Brooke Mazzy cutting inside, doing a terrific job. And it looks like a timeout will be taken here. Or excuse me, it'll be a media timeout. So 3-2 Temple score. Brooke Mazzy tallying the latest goal. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Post media timeout.
Our student athletes through name, image. Oh, you're just starting.
And welcome back to the Temple Sports Complex as it's a 3-2 matchup. 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Temple scoring the latest. Brooke Mazzy tallying on a goal, joining Lexi Culp and Jenna Fasoli as the goal scorers. And on the other side of things, it's been Annalyn Pompetti. And there was another goal scorer. Oh, I missed it on my sheet. Where is it? Now I'll get back to that one. Oh, it was Kylie O'Donnell. My mistake, ladies and gentlemen. But we are back here, and Temple gets the draw control off of the face-off. It's Mazzy who scored the latest. And now Temple working back in the offensive.
Yeah, really, Temple trying to use their speed to the advantage, really pressuring the midfielders for this Old Dominion team to run with them or to be left in the dust.
And really good strategy by 20-year head coach Bonnie Rosen. She has a 161 and 156 record as Temple head coach, 1 A10 champion and 2 NCAA tournament appearances, and a former gold medalist. As this one goes inside for Temple and they're working the offensive, it's Culp. And a whistle blows. And Temple will get a big opportunity here with the foul shot.
Seems Lexi Culp can get her second goal of the game here.
Will it be Lexi? Yes, it will. So it'll be Lexi Culp, who has 1 goal in this matchup. 5:12 to go here in quarter number 1. Whistle blows, Culp fires. Nice save there by Bowen. Culp just went for it all. And Bowen snacks it with the stick, and now Old Dominion moving in transition. This one gets over, fired, and that one goes wide.
Flag on the play there.
That one was fired from the left side from Jules Mills and went out. So Old Dominion gets possession right back after the big save by Bowen. So now it's the Monarchs peeling back on the left side. And this one turned over there almost, but the Monarchs get it back. This one tipped once again, ball on the ground. Temple trying to regain it, this one on the right side, and the Monarchs get it back. Hectic play on the offensive end for the Monarchs.
Yeah, I mean, Temple has to capitalize that, though. I mean, you lost the ball twice there, could have had drawn control there. And again, Sabrina Martin just could have had a cause turnover, something she's also been great at, too.
So now the Monarchs working the offensive, working to the right side, drifting on the inside as a Monarch. Looks like number 25, Snyder. And now a big shot there from Mills goes wide from the right side. But the Monarchs get possession right back. Temple's defense holding up here. Monarchs trying to break through. Going to the inside looked like Laney. That one goes out. And Temple's defense holds strong as the shot clock violation goes as time was ticking down. And Temple gets possession back. Great defense from the Owls.
Yeah, just great composure of sticking to your man, not letting the cuts or overlapping cuts get to you.
3:17 here in quarter number one. Temple up 3-2 over Old Dominion. And this one stripped from behind. It's Martin, and she gets a slash on the face, and it looks like Old Dominion will get possession and a yellow card assessed to Martin. Looks like she got the face of what looked like Calandria Ryan.
See if Temple can take, or if Old Dominion can take advantage of a man down here.
Wait for the official booking. It's a two-minute penalty here, so Temple's going to play a woman down for the next 2 minutes, which will tick down to a minute left in this first quarter. A big disadvantage in Old Dominion as a big opportunity to try and tick on a goal. The Monarchs looking to tie this one up. They're working the offensive, working around the perimeter. They get this one down low. That's how they scored their last woman up advantage goal, with a cut to the inside. Behind the net, it's Laney. She's been dictating the offense from behind. She moves to the right and gets it up.
I mean, way to have their sticks up here, not really letting any passing lane be available for Temple.
They did a better job on that attempt from Old Dominion. As this one gets lost, Old Dominion gets it back. They work to the left side now where it is O'Donnell. This one goes down low. A nice little shimmy by Ryan. And that one taking down, and Temple gets possession. Temple now moving the other way. It's Moten. Moten, the defender, passes it up. This one goes to the right side. Moten comes back in, takes a shot. That one just goes wide. Old Dominion will get possession.
Defense almost leaned to offense with a goal there, but great job from Moten there, going coast to coast there, almost creating opportunity from herself off the cause turnover.
Moten, a senior from 20 minutes outside of my hometown. She's from Delran, New Jersey, as there was a tackle and another penalty assessed here to Temple. There's 30 seconds left on the penalty to Sabrina Martin, and now Mazzy will go into the sin bin. This is a 1 minute penalty.
I mean, the penalties have really hurt Temple so far, already having 3 penalties of their own just in the first quarter.
Temple playing this aggressive kind of defense, and they know that their season could be on the line with this game, but 3 penalties in quarter number 1 is not doing them any favors.
Yeah, but it might be aggressive, but I think it's the identity and the brand that this Temple team plays with. They play with a tough-nosed defense that leads into transition and just lets their offense cook.
So there's going to be open seams all over the place here for Old Dominion. They have to be patient. This one inside, and they score! Julia Butler tags on her 9th of the season, 10th point. Great pass from Laney, who has her 2nd assist of the day. And Old Dominion knocks this one back up with 2 women down for Temple.
Yeah, Laney really doing a great job in navigating that tough defense and finding the open man where it seems like there's no man that's open. So, honestly, great job from her.
Temple taking all the seats in the sin bin and Old Dominion making them pay for a little roughhouse play. So Mazzy comes out of the penalty box. Martin stays because she does not get released with the yellow card. So the face-off with 1:24 left here in quarter number 1. We're all knotted up at 3 between Temple and Old Dominion here at the Temple Sports Complex. This one popped up. Temple gets the draw control. Nice job by Temple once again. This one gets up top and Temple loses it. Stankiewicz just moving a little too quickly here.
Unusual
Martin
mistake.
has been released.
Unusual mistake from the star player there.
And Temple gets it back now in the defensive. Martin has been released, so we're all evened up here. Just under a minute to go here in quarter number 1. Temple now moving up. They're cycling it in their defensive side. Now Mazzy has it, and she takes it into the offensive side for Temple. 42 seconds left. Temple keeps it in after the missed pass. This one goes behind. Goaltender out of the net. Temple has an opportunity to get in front. Culp loses it. And now Old Dominion moving the other way. Bowen was completely out of her crease, was playing defense for a second there. Temple had an opportunity, and they could not capitalize.
Yeah, just poor ball control from Temple, losing the ball twice in just under a minute there.
So 15 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Old Dominion taking it past midfield. 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds. It's Butler. She's moving in midfield. She gets it stripped away by Temple. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. The time is going to go down Temple at midfield. She gets pushed. And there will be a penalty assessed as well. But nevertheless, that is the end of quarter number 1. Hectic. But we sit at 3-3 between these two squads. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with some quarter number 2 action between the Temple Owls and the Old Dominion Monarchs.